Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking on the challenge rush against the androids, well, the future androids, you know what I mean. So yeah, I did oversleep today, so apologies. Yeah, you know the story. So realistically, I've just put all my best strike equipment and blue card equipment on sell because it's just going to help him. Now, I wanted to go as much for a free-to-play friendly approach as I could. I was going to use the Freezer Force to show this off. I didn't because they are free-to-play. You can use them in your own time because I feel the Androids team is going to be a lot worse because they don't actually have as many boost units that are free-to-play. So I'm using Cell. You can use someone else if you don't have him, but I don't know who else you could use. Maybe the Android 18. I didn't put any Android equipment on my Android, my purple berry, because I actually genuinely forgot. So what happened was I basically I was using 17 to run this event, and then I realized that wasn't going to work. Android 17 was not going to work. So in saying that, what I did was I didn't feel like restarting the game just to get a energy ticket back, so I just went into the game with purple berry without any equipment, and I ran him, and this was the result. So realistically, you don't actually need equipment on these guys, but it will obviously help your case. It will increase their damage and their defense a lot. So just consider that. So it was just me being an idiot, forgetting to put stuff on them or on him. But even though he's still doing very, very nice damage, considering he's a unit who usually doesn't do damage at all. So this is a bit of a tricky event if you do not have the Android boost units. Now, what I would recommend is if you have Cell, obviously, use him. There are different androids where you can use that are boost units, like the green android, Android what? 14, and then this is Android 15. The green one and the purple one here, use them. Just make sure you don't get caught in a combo with this Android 7, Android 16. No, Android 15. No, he's 13. My god. It's too early for me, guys. So, this Android 13 is basically the bigger... He's the more, prominent, popular boost unit. So, you consider using him because he is actually very good and does have very good damage against Saiyans. So, this is going to be an event made for him in terms of countering the red Vegeta. But other than that, yeah, there's not really much else to say. You can see the damage output of the team is very, very good. Cell is not a boost unit, so he's still doing exceptionally well considering, but Cell is just an amazing friggin' beast anyway. So it's not really any surprise that he's doing well. Now here was very, very disappointing. This is where the equipment would have come in clutch. If I'm boosting this damage by 40% blast damage, then that would have at least taken him halfway down to 2. And I would have at least broken 3 before the Rising Rush landed. So, right, the equipment is very, very important. So, this does show you that you don't actually need it. So, which is great. Yeah, this is the team I ran, and I didn't really have any struggles. The only struggle I had was when I tried to run 17 instead, and that just did not go according to plan. I didn't do any damage, and he didn't even tank all that well. So, I wouldn't advise it. It's just not a very good idea. But if you do have Cell, no matter how many stars you have him at, I would recommend using him because he is going to save you in this event. Very, very good unit in general. He's going to deal very, very good damage to everybody, so why not use him? Even though he's not a boost unit. He's good enough in himself not to be a boost unit. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to say for this match, guys. The CPU is always going to have blue cards galore in its hand, so that's something you've just got to watch out for, and yeah, just play according to that. Unfortunately, we didn't get a vanish there, a good vanish there, and yeah, that's it. Now look at the damage we're doing against this, the Trunks, and I mean, I don't know why the CPU decided to sack off the purple, but I'm not going to complain. It just means the game ends quicker for me. So, this rush wasn't the hardest, but considering you had to use the tag androids, I'd say it was a bit trickier. But all that considered, I'd say it was a pretty big success. Now at this point, I was like, you know what, I want to complete this with a flawless run. I don't feel like losing anyone, even the unit that I had no equipment on, so I go for the rush. If you've got the rush, why not use it? If the CPU can't save, just use it. Guarantee yourself a victory. Because if you saw yesterday's rush against, I think it was LOE, using LOE, the game came close, and I had 3 characters versus last one, so yeah, a lot of stuff can go wrong very quickly. Anyway guys, that is going to do it for this video. The second challenge is going to be using the Ginyu Force, so I didn't use them because they are all free to play. They're all boost units, so you shouldn't have any issues doing this event with them. So there you go, Freezer Force, whatever. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it did help you out. If it did, please do leave a like. Please do consider subscribing if you're new to the channel, and I will see you all in the next one.